What's up, everybody? Thanks a lot for coming back for this video. Should be pretty quick. I'm just going to get into a couple of things that I missed in the previous video regarding this Cleric Shaman spec. Off the start, though, I just wanted to show this really nice thing about this game that I like. You right-click on Mail. Okay, you saw that I had a little icon above it. In this game, it has a take all option. Now, in other games, when you go into your mail because you've sold something on the auction or something expired in the auction or you received some stuff from friends, you click on one, you get the item, okay, and then you gotta delete it. And then you go to the next one and repeat for the next 1600 ones that you have. But in this game, okay, the option take all resolves all that. You click on the button. Now you'll see here on the right hand side, okay, I'll just move over a bit so you can see it better. Alright, under my tab or chat tab, loots, this is where all my loot comes from. Not comes from, it shows up when I got it from the mobs or what have you, or even from the mail here. You'll see that it'll show up here, and then you'll see in my bag here it'll show up as we're going. So I click take all, and it goes through all the messages, takes all the items out of the messages. Now, the mail's still here, but that is just because I received it from a player. If you receive it from the auction house because of an item sold, so you'll get the money, or because of an item that hasn't sold, if you get it from the auction house and then you click on take all, these will all disappear. If it's system related, it will disappear. But because this is player related, I actually have to go in and delete it. So now, if there was like another button here that says delete all empty mail, that'd be perfect. Then you wouldn't have to click on each message like I'm doing and taking forever to delete it. But point is, in this game they have a take all option, which allows you to take all your items. So you can even come back later at a specific time, delete all the messages that are empty, and then you're good to go. So what that'll do as well is take all, well, if you have, say you have 10 of them still in there, but they're empty and you don't want to delete them yet because you got to get going. And then you can see another 10 more with items in it. Okay, then you click on take all. It'll only take all the items that you still have in your messages, and then you can come back and delete the other the 20 of them later, right? So that was a very nice option for them to do for the players, and players love that. The other thing that I have to show real quick is the Rift store. You click on the Rift store, okay, it comes up, shows your bags and everything. Left hand side has all your nice little options where you can go in and buy and whatever. If you click on any one of them, it comes up like a normal merchant, a place where you would go to sell goods. Now, as you see here, I am not near the goods merchant. He's up here in the corner, okay? Obviously, you can't get to him from where I am, and it's grayed out for the little icon to interact with him. But the Rift store, this is great for when you're out adventuring, your bags fill up like mine are almost full, and you got to sell all of those gray items. So what you do, this little button down here at the bottom, and like I said, it doesn't matter what category you click on, it could be any category. It'll still come up with the same old box for selling stuff. So you click on sell gray items. So you'll notice over here I do have a few gray items. Okay, there's one there. There's a couple of them that I have there. You click on sell gray items, you notice they disappear. So boom, gone. Now your bags are starting to get empty. That's just from the gray items. So it sells all your gray items at once. And gray items, they're not used for anything, they're just used for cash. So I got the coins for them, 34 silver, 88 silver, 17 silver. But now you want to get rid of all your other junk. Okay, so you're looking at this here, you're going, I don't want that one. Well, maybe I'll get rid of this one. I'll get rid of this one here. Maybe I'll get rid of this one too. You're getting the money for the items. And again, this is for when you're out in a dungeon. You zoned into a dungeon with a group, and you guys are doing great. You're getting all your kills done, completing the quests within that dungeon, and you're full. How many times have you gone through half a dungeon and your bags are full? If you don't have big bags like I do, you can't hold as much. So you got 16 slot bags, and they're full. And you guys are halfway done your dungeon, and you want more of the loot, so you can sell them so you can make more money. This is perfect. You can sell this sell your items anywhere, anytime. All right, so now that was just a quick example of the Rift Store. Another nice implementation for this game. Oh, so first what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll get those items that I just sold. I'll go back here, buy back. So I'll just buy these back. I won't buy back the gray ones, obviously, because they're not useful to me. Alright, so I wanted to take a quick look here at my soul tree. Main spec is Shaman. At the end, when you hit 65, you should have 61 in Shaman, 10 in Druid, 5 in Inquisitor. I will post the link for the video that I got all this information from, and then you'll be able to see it as well. So at level 28, this is what I have selected. Now, a lot of videos show level 65 completely done, and you're like, well, what the heck do I put my points in as I'm leveling up? Well, this is a good example as to where your points go. Now, a couple of them are not finished. Like this one here is not finished. It's 3 of 5. Okay, this one here is not finished. It's 1 of 5, but they are supposed to be done. But I wanted a couple extra little points up here, especially this one here. Okay, so you're dealing additional damage at your level. So these are just the extra little skills that I wanted to select. And I haven't put the 10 points in Druid yet. And Inquisitor, as I mentioned, is staying at 5. It's not moving at all. So that's done. Okay, and the other thing I wanted to show was just the trade skills. There are two different ways of looking at your trade skills. One has the options for the actual trade skill itself. Okay, so in this case here, you press P as in Peter, you click on the general tab, usually it comes up right away, and then you got under general skills, you have your trade skills. This could be anything, it could be rune crafter, it could be mining, fishing, foraging, what have you, butchering. All your trade skills are here. So when you click on butchering, okay, it shows you what you have. So I've got some leather, I got medium hides, and you can see that by looking at my my bags here of information. Okay, so I've got some medium hides down here in the corner, and it'll show you here what you can make, and it'll turn it into medium leather. Now I can't do any of these trade skills here, the main ones, okay, the butchering, the foraging, and the mining, without going to a place or a town that you have to have an equipment to use these items or to make these items. Okay, survival, you can do that on the fly, it doesn't matter where you are, and fishing, you can do it on the fly, it doesn't matter. But a lot of the main trade skills require you to have equipment to use it. Like you need a forge to do your mining and your, you know, in this case it's the bars, right? So this one says forge. You need a forge for requirements. Okay, and then you have your foraging. Okay, and in this you need a workbench to complete it. So in this retrospect, you need to gather all your materials, then go to a town and whatever, and then do your trade skills there. So you can't do these on the fly. Okay, now the other way, if you're in this area and you're like, wow, what the heck do I have to do to see what my skills are currently at, the skill points, so I can, you know, increase the levels. So you press C as in Charlie, click on skills, and that comes up with your professions. Okay, so mine are right here. They're not not high. I mean, I'm not high level as it is. So, but I've got them here: 78 of 150, 99 of 150, and 80 of 150. Okay, so like I said, the survival and the fishing, I don't worry too much about those. But this is here. This is where you go to look at the actual points to that trade skill. All right, so that's about it. If you guys think of anything else or you have any suggestions you'd like me to show in a video, please drop a comment below, and I'll see what I can do for you. So click on like and share and subscribe. Thanks very much, people. Take care. Bye now.